Come on. Come on. Come on. This folds for us. We have to call. Yeah, this is essentially when you add the bounty. It's like he has two bigs. I just can't see us ever folding here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Oh, somebody's all in at the other table. It's for FT. Oh shit, FT. Let's go. Let's go. I think we might just fold here. Again, we want to be calling a little bit tighter. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Is no one else scared shitless that with the introduction of stuff like GTO Wizard and them adding ICM as well, games will just die very soon? Games have been also already gotten a lot harder relative to like a year ago. I mean, they've been saying that since PO Solver came out 10 years ago, that the games were going to be so hard, everybody was just going to get so good at the game. There's still, like, even though this is the best information we have at the time, doesn't necessarily mean that better information won't be available to us in the future. So, yeah, like, people are going to get better, that's true, but you also underestimate people's laziness and just how many people play this game for fun, or even like some of the rigs. Some people who play for a living don't do nearly as much work as they should. So, I mean, until that day comes where the game becomes unbeatable, then I guess we'll worry about it then. Nice. I mean, let's say me, for example. I've been playing for 15 years, like close to 16 now for the new year. And I've had my best stretch of poker in the last 2 years here that I've had in my entire career. And a lot of that is because I have had access to a lot of these solvers. But a lot of other people have the same access that I do to these solvers, but either choose not to use it as much as I do, or they just don't purchase it. So, which is great now, because if you do want to improve at the game, all it takes is a little bit of hard work. Which is how it should be. You know, back in the day, it used to just be like, who do you know? Because there weren't solvers, there weren't training sites, there weren't all this stuff. So basically, you were able to get better at the game by talking with other people who have had success at playing the game. Now, all you need to do is have access to things like training sites and poker solvers, and be willing to put in the work yourself, and then boom, like, you could even shoot ahead of some people who have been professionals for many years and potentially achieve a higher win rate because you are willing to put in more work than them. Which is great. It should be like the more work you put in, the more successful you're going to be, which is kind of the situation we're in with poker now. But yeah, just to let you know, people have been saying that about poker for 10 years now. And the game is still easily beatable. I mean, poker's not easy, but if you put in enough work, obviously, put in enough work, put in enough volume, you can absolutely make money at this game. Whoa, whoa, this guy called ace deuce? I mean, I guess he had ace high here, but like 7.5 bigs, that might be fine. Yeah, that's fine. He might have to call any ace there. Why did I think that was more chips? So, yeah, like 8 bigs. Yeah, he probably has to call any ace here. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. For whatever reason, I thought it was more chips than that. Alright, down to 6. Oh, this is kind of close. I think I'm going to fold low. Let's chop up the dead money over time. Bad players don't study for the most part, and that's where all the EV comes from. Yep, I agree, Jim. Ali, 1985. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. It's fine to break even against regs if all have the same tools, right? Just chop up the dead money over time. Sure, I guess that's a way to look at it. Ooh, ace king and king 10. Pay jumps. guys. We are guaranteed 3K plus the 2.4K in bounties we have. My contention would be that the dead money is not getting lowered. I think there are more than enough players in most games that don't study at all, and also plenty that study and misapply the knowledge. Yeah, I agree with all that. And always new players coming in. Yeah, that's another underestimated thing as well. And you also have to think about all the like losing players to break even players that think they're either winning or crushing, you know. Whoa, whoa! Oh, come on. For a pay jump. Fuck. And he had a tiny bounty, so we didn't even care if this guy busted. As for example, if there's going to be a 3-bet not all in range, this is too big. Man, just pass the money around. Pass the money around. What's up, everyone? Just want to let you know that BBZ has recently released their very first ever mixed game bundle. So if you guys are interested in learning mixed game strategies, make sure you head over to bbz.com right now and check that out. Also, throughout the entire month of May, BBZ is currently running a spring sale where you'll be able to purchase BBZ products at a discounted rate. So 2 steps, guys. Head over to the BBZ Discord and head over to bbz.com. And now that you've done that, let's jump back into the action. Quick question. How long did it take you to turn 200 into the bankroll you currently have now? To be like playing the stakes I have now? Well, so it took me all of 2020. I think I profited like around 35K that year. And a lot of that was me having to cash out money because I was broke at the time too, not only in my bankroll, but also in my life roll. So I had to cash out a lot of money to make sure I had bills paid for a while. Because like having to play for a living and not knowing if you're going to be able to pay your rent is far more stressful than having to grind your way up through micro stakes. So yeah, basically all of 2020 was me grinding my way to a decent roll and at least getting some money in the bank where I can finally start building. 2021, I started moving up stakes a little bit more. As I said earlier, I think I averaged around $27 to $28 for all the games I played. I played 9.3K games over the course of 2021 and profited about 135K. So that was a good jump from 2020 where we made like 35K to 128. And I think last year we almost doubled our average buy-in, if I remember correctly. I think we're probably around $60 average buy-in for 2022, and I didn't get to actually check out 6 one time. 6. All the shorties keep doubling. So I didn't actually get to check out the year-end results because my SharkScope subscription ran out, so I get 5 free searches a day. But I can't filter for the exact year. But my stats are all open, so if you guys want to check the stats on SharkScope, all that stuff is open. But to be grinding the stakes I'm playing now, I really started playing this big, I don't know, around March, April of last year, if I had to guess. I think I've had 2 of the 3 biggest cashes of my career this year, which has been great since I have all my own action. Oh, 10-6-0? Oh, really? I'm not sure if that makes it into the jamming range. Yeah, that's... I mean, we saw him make a really spewy call final 2 tables as well. That seems not great. And that's being polite. Alright, pay jumps. So we are guaranteed 4.2K. And we also have about 2.5 in cashes. Next pay jump's about 1,900 bucks. Time to run like God. It's a good start. I call, I really, really call. I jam, I really, really jam. What if he has a limping range here? This guy opens, we jam. folds, we jam. I think we're just gonna open fold this hand. Oh, makes it a little easier. What the fuck? What is this? It's 31 effective. I don't think this is a thing. Whoa. Clubs? Yeah, I'm not sure that makes it into the 30 big blind jamming range. Of course, this guy can't call almost anything, but still, I don't think that really exists. It's actually amazing, 200 to 35K in a year, but 2021 must have been a buzz. Yeah, 2021 was nice. And again, like, it was just nice to be able to breathe, you know? Not only could we kind of pad our bankroll a little bit after we cashed out enough money, but just to, you know, from being in a spot where you don't know if you're going to be able to pay rent the next month, to just having a few dollars in the bank and also not playing micro stakes anymore, it was a big sigh of relief. And then 2021 was, you know, one of the best years I had in my career until last year. Even though I was playing like only low to mid stakes at that time, I had all my own action, so that was nice. I got to keep everything. And yeah, I went from like being able to just survive for a little while to actually being able to prosper a little bit and, you know, take vacations and pay for some shit that, you know, like buy a car, stuff like that. It was really nice. And then last year was absolutely amazing. And all we've really focused on is just trying to improve every single year. Make sure we're playing in good games. Games that we're beating anyway, I guess I'll say that. Yeah, it's gonna be really close here. Ugh. I just don't know. I don't know. Fuck. I feel like Queen 8. I'm gonna rip here. I have a pretty big bounty too, so I might get called a little bit wider. I honestly don't know about that spot. I don't know how the bounty really affects me wanting to jam that spot. Kind of thinking about losing my fold equity, but at the same time, you know, just having chips at this stage of the tournament is important. Oh, where's the ace-5? Where's the ace-5? The ace-5 suited. Ace-5 suited. Ace-9. It's a good flop. Let's go. Forrest Gump? Where's all these Forrest Gump screen names coming from? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. How do we get 2 Forrest Gump follows within an hour period? Or that didn't show up either. So I have about $70,000 missing from my ACR stats from last year. Ooh. Queen. Hearts. Side. Wow, that's for 2 G's right there. JPP 5038. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. What's up, Black Plant? How'd you make the transition, bro? How much studying? So usually what I do is my study time, I think we can jam here, is I like to study before my sessions start. Anywhere from, and like I said, you guys don't have to study for like hours on end every day. If you're just putting in anywhere from 15 to 30 minutes a day, and again, I prefer to study just before I start a session. I basically think it's essentially like stretching before you work out. So it gets the brain working before you start, so you're not going in so cold. So even if you're just looking over hands 15 to 30 minutes, you know, 4 or 5 times a week, you're doing a lot more work than most people are. And if you're doing that every day throughout the course of a year, you're going to improve relatively quickly. And also by firing shorter study sessions, your attention span is going to be a lot stronger than if you're firing like 2 to 3 hour sessions where it's just going to be kind of like in one ear, out the other. Do we have full equity here? Oh, this is so fucked. I can't help myself here. That's a good hand. 5? 5? Oh my god! What the fuck? What is happening? Just wanted to chop. I just wanted to chop. I wouldn't be surprised if that would actually be a fold there. Gonna mix it up here on the flop. Going to check this time. And no fold here. I think we get to mix between raise and call. We're going to trap with some sets here as well. I think a hand like pocket aces can even do some checking. Maybe like queens with a heart can check here. So we're going to have some strong hands. I think on this river we're supposed to like 2x pot jam. We definitely have hands like ace deuce of hearts. Ace nine of hearts, random stuff like that. I'm gonna rip. We can do this as light as like ace jack with a heart. Maybe some sets. Let's go. Oh, really? Deuce? 5, 6? Oh my fuck! What is happening? What is happening? Holy shit. Do we just jam like any two here? The pay jump difference is like 4,500, so yeah, I'm just gonna jam here. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? Holy shit. Oh man, we make a YouTube video on this. I can't wait to read the comments. You fucking luck box, look at you smashing everybody. Sunrunner, son of a bitch. Yeah, I'm not going to deny that, but man, if you could only see the last 200 games I played. Fuck. I think we still continue to jam any two with this chip lead. This guy can't call almost anything with a $4,500 pay jump. Fuck. Come on. 8, 6. It's going to be hard to win this one. 5? That would have been sick. Alright. Still got a nice 3-1 chip lead here. Both these guys. I think we still jam any two here. Close to any two anyway. Fuck. 6. There it is. Alright, alright, alright. Fog, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Holy grape juice. Oh, shit. That's another juicer. We can mix it up here. Do this. What? What is this? I guess I call. I'm betting and checking both are gonna be okay here. I just don't know what the fuck is going on in this hand. I think we're gonna have some traps with 9x here as well. I gotta check again. Fran Sinatra, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I just don't know what's happening here. I wonder if it was a misclick, or maybe he's just trying to make it look like a misclick. Fuck knows. I just don't know what the fuck this is. I have no idea what this is. Like, I don't want to make any further mistakes, just having no idea what this range could possibly be. If he misclicked, he might have just been trying to cut his losses too. I think we're in a jam here. I don't think he's going to call like super wide here either, even though he does have us covered. Can we just rip here? He really can't call anything. I don't know if this is good or not. For chips, I think this hand would be close to a pure jam. I don't think this guy is supposed to have much of a raising range here. So I am a bit skeptical once I see this. Especially when he has basically 2x what the short he has. I think there should be very little raising in this spot. And gonna check turn. We have some showdown value here. Now we're chopping with all unpaired ace-x. They were supposed to bluff catch here a lot. Yeah, and we shouldn't have a ton of ace-x here ourselves, so I do think we have to bluff catch here. Nice. I guess like bottom 5% of our range we can give a walk. Yeah, I think it was a misclick if I had to guess. And I did think somewhat, like, he could just be giving up, so maybe our queen high did have a little bit of showdown value. Wow. Fours and jacks. All right, heads up. Let's go. Don't think we're betting range on a board like this. I mean, ranges are so wide, it's going to be, like, maybe not a ton of boards we're betting range on, but this one's certainly going to do some mixing. Going to check this time. I'm going to check 8 5s, 8 6s, some 10x. Going to check back here, 9 7 obviously. Versus size, I would assume we're just going to be pure calling here. We might be able to do some raise. What if we're supposed to ISO here? Like, having to raise here and call off kind of sucks. So I'm honestly not sure. I'm gonna do this. And I think, especially with the backdoor flush draw, we're pretty high frequency check call. Expect him to be relatively aggressive on any queen or king. Izzy's. And if we're going to be slow playing here, I think we want to slow play with spades. Fuck. Can't see us checking this flop too much. I do think we still get bet here on the turn. He's going to have 7x, 4x, even some like deuce x of clubs. Well, then 94 here. I think we probably get some raise. Get protection from 9-7s, 9-8s, 7-8s, 4x. We unblock hearts and clubs. And I could definitely have a 5 here as well. Not to mention deuce 4, 7 4s. Let's go. Don Clemente with tier 1. Ooh, 5 months. Thank you, Don. Appreciate it, pal. Board I do think we do quite a bit of betting on. I shouldn't really hit his check back range too much. And do we get 3-bet all in? Oh, kind of high here. Go. And for 16, I think we just rip here. Offsuit ace-x. Maybe get some jam here too if we want. Come on, 9 high. Heart. Heart. Come on. Let's fucking go. Let's go. Get us out of a funk. Let's go. Wow, so there's actually 12K in bounties there. Woo! Woo! We're hot. We're hot. We're hot. Let's fucking go, guys. Oh my god, that felt good. I mean, again, yeah, we sunrun the fuck out of this tournament, but that's kind of comes with the territory of winning tournaments. You got to run pretty well. This one in particular, I felt like we sunran a little bit more than some previous tournaments that we've ended up shipping. But again, I honestly can't feel too bad about it. We've been running pretty poorly over the last couple of weeks. So Yeah, we're really just waiting for a tournament like this to really turn things around. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with the result here, guys. About 22.5k cash. That's a pretty good way to start the year. Not sure if we win a badge for winning this tournament or not, but man, guys, let's go. We got a New Year's Series tournament. Let's fucking go. Anyway, on that note.